Good morning, Indiana. I'm just out this morning enjoying this beautiful fall day. This is Ken Buck. I'm one of the candidates for District 7 for the Lancaster County School Board. I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of you. Had a lot of questions asked of me. I've enjoyed being able to meet new people, make new friends, and hear your concerns. As you know, and I know many of you have already heard me talk about this in the past, but my background is in education. I've been in education for 35 years. I spent 25 years as a classroom teacher. I've been a building administrator. I've been a district administrator. I've been at all levels. I've been at elementary levels. I've been at the middle school levels. I've been at the high school levels. I have a background in multiple areas of education. I've done everything from work on multi-million-dollar school budgets. I've helped serve with the lunch ladies. I've actually even driven buses. So I feel like I know education very well. It is at my core all I have ever done my entire adult life, and it is my passion. It is what gets me up in the morning. It's what I do. It's what I enjoy. It's a calling for me. Some of the issues that I hear parents raise when they're out, of course, growth. We all know that's an issue, and it's going to continue to be an issue. I will tell you, I have a background in that. In multiple districts that I've been in before, we've experienced similar things, and I've been a part of the entire planning process, the building process, and most importantly, the funding process. I've seen the whole process through from the beginning all the way to handing the key to the principal. I've experience in doing those. People are concerned about our budgets, me as well. Been there, done that. Act 388 has really limited what we can do, so school districts have to be very conscious of how they do their budgets. I've done budgets for school districts and with school districts for over a decade. I truly understand those. But more than anything else, when I talk to parents, what I keep hearing are their concerns about their children. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. How we educate our children. The children are the reason why we as teachers do what we do. The children are what matters. When I was a building principal, my guiding principle to all of my teachers was always do what is in the best interests of the children. And one of the reasons that I'm running for school board is one of the things that always frustrated me as an educator, and I saw it decade after decade after decade, was policies and mandates that we had no control over. I think a lot of people may not know, because if you aren't in education, you assume that educators write a lot of the policies. That's absolutely not true. The vast majority of the policies that affect our children are written by politicians and written by people who have no education background, most of which haven't even been in a classroom since they graduated. And that's frustrating to us, and it's frustrating to you as parents as well, and I fully get that. Parents tell me, I'm sick of all the testing. I'm tired that my child isn't learning real-world skills. I'm tired of politicians putting in things that have nothing to do with real education. We're frustrated too as educators, and that's why I'm running. I'm running because I believe, and I've always said, that the quickest way to resolve the problems in education is to finally let educators have a say in the writing of the policies. Some of the policies come from local, but vast majority of them come from Columbia. I've already had conversations with many of those people, those policymakers. I've said, give us a seat at the table as teachers. Let us work for our children. Let us do what we want to do. There are two simple things that people want. The teachers want to teach, the children want to learn. And I'll add to that, the parents just want their child educated. And that's what we as teachers want to do. One of the things that frustrated me as a teacher, and it continued to frustrate me as an administrator, was, and I use the analogy of a hospital. Imagine if you were a doctor or you were a surgeon, and you had other people who had absolutely no training in what you do tell you how to operate, tell you how to do your medicine. Patients would die. And that's what concerns us as educators, because we're concerned that our children's future is at stake right now, because those policies, while very well, may be well-intentioned, are being written by people who know nothing about education. A lot of what I want to do is going to involve a lot of heavy lifting. It's going to be a lot more than just showing up at board meetings once a month. But I care, and that's why I've been doing this for as long as I have. And this is a passion for me, and it's why I'm running. I want to do what's best for your kids, and I want to do what's best for my children. I have two small children in elementary school in Harrisburg. My wife's a teacher, my sister's a teacher. We're a family of educators, and we see day to day those struggles. I've lived those struggles, and we want a seat at the table to say, let us use our training, let us use our expertise, let us use our experiences to show you what works best for our children. I appreciate it. I know a lot of you have some of the same frustrations I have. Reach out to me anytime if you have any questions, and I hope you go enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.